Sa constance dans notre jeu. On a trop de turnover dans la zone neutre, puis on les a donnés trop sur l'attaque aussi.
On avait l'impression que l'effort était là, mais on dirait que vous n'étiez pas capable de concrétiser les jeux, des revirements ce soir. Comment tu as évalué un petit peu la performance, aussi le fait d'affronter une vedette qui semblait au sommet de sa forme ce soir?
Ouais, je pense que notre exécution n'était pas nécessairement là comparé à normal, donc c'est difficile, c'est sûr.
Mike, il y avait un incident au début du match. Je suis convaincu que tu te sentais très très mal de voir justement un joueur des Sharks comme ça quitter. Qu'est-ce qui s'est passé?
Ouais, je l'ai pas vu. Je l'ai frappé. J'ai fait un poke check en même temps, puis on s'est fait tangled un peu. Les gars sur notre équipe m'ont dit qu'il a comme tombé sur sa face. Donc, c'est sûr qu'on n'aime pas voir un gars se lever et puis tomber comme ça. C'est pas le fun du tout.
Merci, Mike.
Merci, Mike.
Merci, Mike.
Maybe a little bit, I don't know, honestly, but yeah, we got better for sure.
You feel the fact that you're in a good position in the rankings might be harder to create that urgency, that sense of urgency?
I mean, it shouldn't, just because of how tight it is. We just got to chase teams in front of us. Keep going. We can't stop now. It's a long way to go still.
Mike, the sense that you guys made it a little easy for them tonight? Did you sort of feel like you opened the door to the Sharks, your opponents?
Yeah, we did. And we kind of let them in and do kind of whatever they wanted. We didn't make it hard enough on them. Yeah, they definitely felt comfortable having the puck on their stick.
Mike mentioned the neutral zone. It was a problem also when you faced them last week. Is it a matchup thing, or it's something that you're having a hard time doing against them?
Yeah, I mean, we all know what to do. I guess we just have to do it and have to do it better.
Thanks, Mike.
Like the first period and second period both so polarizing in terms of scoring chances. Did it feel that way for you guys?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of, the game was wide open, both sides. And then they tightened it up, and we stayed a little bit too loose that back half of the game.
Is it something that you're having a hard time to do against them, or it was something that was off on your part tonight?
I felt like it was better over the past couple of games. I think they just play a fast game. I think it's hard to kind of get set into your systems when they play that fast. It's a lot of pucks get turned over and they're gone, especially that top line. So you got to give them credit. I mean, that first line especially, they played really well. They have a lot of skill. They get into open space. It's tough to gap up on them. So I felt like just a little bit of misexecution with and without the puck today.
Is this one of those games you just flush it, or is there stuff that you feel you can take away from?
I mean, I don't think it was one of those flush it games. I thought we still did some good things. It's unfortunate, obviously don't pick up any points in that. Would have been nice to at least get one and go in overtime, but I think we still did some good things. And the best thing about this league is we play again tomorrow, and another team that we feel like we owe a little bit. And it'll be quick turnaround for tomorrow.
Blank in this season gets pretty deep. Just to be still searching for your best defensive selves, what level of concern is there for that, and what do you need to adjust to address it?
I'm not concerned. I think it's playing in the best league in the world. There's best players in the world. It's going to be nights where defensively it's tough. Some of their best players bring their A game, and it's sometimes they make good plays. You got to tip your cap. It's not worried about.
Were you surprised at all by the way they defended, or was it more that you guys just weren't able to execute?
They defended well, I thought. I think also a little bit of misexecution. I think just again with and without the puck, I think there was things that we could have done better, and just a little bit of misexecution for whatever reason it happens. And it's tough to go through that at this time of year. You don't want that to happen, obviously, but again, play tomorrow. We'll be better tomorrow.
How can you describe the challenge of defending, celebrating?
It's 2 goals from the point that we can do a better job of getting in the lane, and they capitalize on their chances. And but you know what? I thought we forechecked well tonight, and had our chances too. Obviously, they played really well.
Can you talk about the speed? I mean, the foot speed, but the execution, the way they just whip that puck around. It just seems as though, they're at a next level.
Yeah, like I said, they played really well. They were connected on the ice. Obviously they had some really good talent on that team that are dangerous players, and and like I said, they capitalized.
They locked down that lead, or you guys mis-executed? What was it in that third period?
What was that? What was the question, sorry?
Sorry, just were they defending extremely well, or was it more execution was lacking on your end in the third?
Yeah, I thought they defended really well. It was tough to cycle the puck tonight and try to get pucks through. Obviously they played a well-rounded game tonight.
About tomorrow's matchup, Kaiden just said we owe the Ducks something tomorrow. What are some of the elements you see in the game or the matchup that you can build on and be ready for tomorrow?
Yeah, obviously tomorrow's a very important game. Obviously with all the teams winning, and these points are crucial. It's a good thing that we do play tomorrow to get back at it and play our game and come ready to play.
There was a change on your line for tonight's game. Was it different for you as a line? Did you spend more time in the O-zone? How did you see it?
Yeah, I thought we were forechecking really well in the first period, and had some looks. Obviously we didn't do a good job in the second period, and we all know what happened.
Lane was saying when you lose a game like this early on in the season, you say to yourself, okay, there's 50, 60, 70 games left. But when you lose it down the stretch like this, it hurts because it's so tight. Are you at the point where you guys are actually scoreboard watching right now still, or is it too early?
We're worried about ourselves, but I'm sure everybody in the league's scoreboard watching. It's that time of the year where every game's really important, and points are crucial. Like I said, we're lucky that we have another game tomorrow to focus on and bounce forward.
Josh, how did you feel Tex fit in with you guys tonight?
Yeah, like I said, I thought we forechecked well in the first period. We had some looks. We played in the O-zone a lot. Then again, we can't get scored on twice there, especially from up top. But yeah.
If I may, Josh, it was a tough day for Brendan Gallagher not being in the lineup. How did you deal with it, knowing that you were getting ready without him in the lineup?
Yeah, it's really hard. That guy bleeds the logo. What he means to our group, on and off the ice, it's really hard. I don't know what else to say. We all love the guy. We know what he brings to the team, and it's hard.
Were you missing him as much in the room, maybe, or sitting on the bench?
Yeah, of course. He's a huge part of our team. There's no doubt about it. You never want to see a guy like Gally not be in your lineup. It stings.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Martin, l'importance de bien débuter le match, vous l'avez fait ce soir. Qu'est-ce qui manquait par la suite pour vous permettre d'aller chercher ce match?
Exécution, trop de revirements. Les deux équipes ont fait des revirements, puis c'est qui va finir sur leur chance. T'sais. On n'a pas fini. On manquait d'exécution.
Aussi de la zone neutre, qui a été peut-être problématique à donner souvent la rondelle. Tu as parlé justement que les deux équipes le faisaient, là, mais est-ce que c'est un peu...
C'est toujours problématique quand tu fais des revirements dans zone neutre. T'sais, je trouve qu'on a joué avec un petit peu trop de risques, surtout quand 71 de sa glace.
Lane Hutson a dit on leur a pas rendu la tâche assez difficile. Dans quel aspect tu sens que vous auriez pu les contre-attaquer plus dur?
Ouais, je te dirais, deux de leurs buts, c'est des wrist shots de la ligne bleue. Que tu joues zone defense, man-on-man defense, faut que tu bloques des wrist shots. C'est pas des one-timers, faut que tu sois dans la lane. T'sais, ça, c'est un. Deux, offensivement, je trouve qu'on n'a pas... tu sais, on mourait, c'est ça?
Oui.
Mourait?
Oui. Correct.
On mourait avec les pucks dans le coin au lieu de releaser out of there. Tu sais, les autres, ils viennent, ils attaquent beaucoup en bas de la ligne des buts. Ils amènent des surnombres en bas de la ligne des buts. Fait ils ont créé beaucoup de batailles, puis on en avait parlé de faut pas que tu te fasses pogner avec une rondelle là. Il n'y aura pas d'espace. Fait que si t'es pas capable de monter avec la puck, mais faut que tu t'en débarrasses. On n'a pas fait ça. Fait que quand tu fais pas ça, mais tu passes moins de temps en zone offensive.
Alexandre?
Hutson a aussi parlé, a dit qu'on était stubborn un peu, donc ça revient à têtu, I guess. Est-ce que tu vois là un pattern de ton équipe depuis la fin du break olympique?
Non, je trouve que c'était pas notre meilleur asseoir dans ce département-là, mais je trouve que cette semaine, on a bien géré ça.
Josh was talking, and I guess Phil's line tonight, we're spending a lot of time in the offensive zone early on. Obviously, those two long shots came against them, but how did you like the way they were talking about one and done before?
Zone for sure. You know, I thought they extended. I thought they got some good looks.
Changed to see basically, you were talking about, Phil was talking about one and done before and not being able to
Yeah,
establish
I mean,
that.
there's a whole game to be played, you know. But what I saw in the offensive zone, I liked it.
One of the things Lane said is that, you know, early in the season to have things happen where you're too loose or you make mistakes like this that are kind of repeated, that's okay because you have time to fix it. Now you're in game 65. Like, after taking a couple steps this week and then playing a game like this, just how do you want your group to address these issues that
Just,
come back and
I'm
haunt
happy
them?
we're playing tomorrow. Fix it now.
Marty, how difficult is it to game plan for Macklin Celebrini? Is there something about him that makes him a little bit unique or different than some of the other star
Well, I mean, it's
players in the
similar to
league?
McDavid, his pace, and, you know, any 50-50, he's gone, you know. So to me, it's just being aware of that, you know, and probably err on the cautious side. You can't turn our pucks over when he's on the ice, especially San Jose. They transition very quick. They send it, and so you turn it over. There's not many structure that can, you know, predict that and take care of that. You just got to be very calculated what you do with the puck when he's on the ice, even in the offensive zone. And you know, you can see when he gets away, he's dangerous.
Is it his speed? What's the most impressive thing you
Yeah,
find?
his speed, complete level.
When you go up against a player like that, you're playing at home, does it change what your strategy might be if you're playing on the road? Like I know you don't have the last line change on the road, but do you tend to go force against force, or do you have confidence in your three centermen or three lines that you
Yeah,
set?
no, I try to match tonight. I try. You know, I think on the road you're going to try to piggyback lines, you know, you can trust probably and handle that speed. Okay, merci.